Since 2021, Funko and Drop had created the Pop Digital lineup, aka the Funko NFTs. And since then, there have actually been over 200 different redeemable pops, whether they are the legendaries, the grails, or the royalty pops. I'm DK Wrestler, and in today's video, we're going to be using the Tiermaker website to rank every redeemable NFT Funko Pop, or I should say it's at least part 2, considering I covered the first 110 physical NFT Funko Pops last year. So we're basically picking it up from there and starting off with the Matrix Funko Series 1 drop, and then going all the way with every drop until the newest drop happening this week as this gets released, that being the Warner Brothers 100 Series 1 drop. So let's get right to it. Alright, so here we go, guys. We have every redeemable Funko Pop, at least part 2 here, starting off with the Matrix Series 1 set. So we got ourselves, obviously, I think it's Morpheus, Neo, Trinity, the twins, the bending Neo, and then the Freddy Funko as Neo. So for the most part, I'm not going to really go into explanation on each of them because we do have over 100 pops to go through. So I think for the most part, I think both the Morpheus and the Neos could have been better. The Trinity isn't exactly too bad. Actually, you know what? I am going to put under could have been better for right now. The twins is not bad. The Freddy Funko is a not bad pop, but I'm going to put that Neo, the Grail, under I Declare Bankruptcy. I mean, it's one of the greatest movie moments of all time, and Funko was able to pull it off pretty decently here with the bend, and obviously there's a stand, but because it's such an iconic movie moment and they made it as an NFT pop, and the Grail has to be right up there as one of the best NFT pops, at least in this part of the ranking video. The next drop that had happened was the Elf Series 1 drop. So we got the Buddy the Elf eating spaghetti, Leon, Jovi, Ming Ming, Buddy the Elf with like the penguin. I think it's the Arctic penguin or something like Arctic puffin now as I'm realizing the name or remembering the name. And then Freddy Funko is Buddy the Elf. So the spaghetti one, I'm going to put under not bad. The Leon, I'm actually going to put under I Declare Bankruptcy. The Jovi will go under could have been better. Ming Ming is right there. This Buddy the Elf is going to be under could have been better. And then this Freddy Funko is under not bad. The Leon, I mean, I think it's something we've been requesting for a long time. And the fact that it is an NFT pop makes it very desirable because of the limited piece count. So that's why it's under I Declare Bankruptcy. These ones are under not bad because they are in specific moments, or it's a different character like Buddy the Elf eating spaghetti. That's a memorable moment. And then the Freddy Funko is actually done very well. And then the Jovi, we've gotten a Jovi before. I don't know if it was necessary to have this one. And then this Buddy the Elf that I believe is the Grail pop, you can easily get for much cheaper by buying the deluxe moments that they did. That's a Walmart exclusive, if I'm not mistaken, instead of having to get this one, especially because the Arctic Puffin is a 4-inch pop pretty much in that deluxe moment. The next drop that had happened was the Retro Toys Funko Series 1 drop with the Stretch Armstrong, Furby, Hungry Hungry Hippo, the Mr. Potato Head, Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime, and then I believe it's Freddy Funko with the one toy, I forget the name of it, but for the most part, I'm going to say this right now, the Stretch Armstrong is under Burn It. The Furby is going to go under not bad. This Hungry Hungry Hippo is really good. The Transformers Mr. Potato Heads will go under not bad. And then this Freddy Funko will be under could have been better. So first off, I don't think we needed that Stretch Armstrong at all. I feel like everyone would be fine with just the regular Stretch Armstrong and how we know it, which is why it's under Burn It. The Freddy Funko is all right here. The Potato Heads are pretty decent. And then the Hungry Hungry Hippo, I mean, we've never had a Hungry Hungry Hippo pop before, so it's very desired and why I feel it would be the best one of that set. Then we got ourselves the first drop that had happened in 2023, and that is the Sid and Marty Krofft Series 1 drop. So for the most part, I'm going to put these two under not bad, especially because of how Seymour Spider ended up turning out as terms of the redeemable being super tiny. And then I think the rest of these pops are going to be could have been better. I think the Slee Stack could have been better. The Jimmy is a little bit meh. And then, I don't know, the Freddy Funko, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of it. Then we have the Teen Titans Go Funko Series 1 drop. And for the most part, I think every single pop is going to be under not bad besides the Aqualad. There's something very awkward, but I mean, Freddy Funko's Robin, or not Robin, Beast Boy. Then there's the Red Robin, Slade, Bumblebee, and then the Titan robot. They're all not bad pops, and I mean, I love the kind of obscurity of the different characters, and then obviously you have to have Robin, since Robin was the main character of Teen Titans. Then we had the Nicktoons or Nickelodeon Series 2 drop, which I'm gonna put the Freddy Funko Reptar under not bad. And for the most part, I actually think this whole drop, now as I think about it, is a not bad drop. I love the different variety that they had added for this drop, where it's not just, let's say, 3/4 of it is the same licensor. I mean, you do have the first Cat Dog pop that isn't Cat Dog with the Winslow right here. You got a bunch of the Rocco's Life, or not a bunch, but a couple of them with the new characters. Cynthia's her own pop for Rugrats, and then Freddy Funko as the Reptar is pretty sweet. I wish there was some sort of incorporation with the slime like they did with the original Nickelodeon Freddy Funko, because if they would have done that, I think that would have been such a banger pop, and probably would have been under I Declare Bankruptcy. The next drop that happened was the House of the Dragon Series 1. And for the most part, I mean, there's a couple that are not bad, like this character, I think that's Viserion, or I don't exactly know the names, the dragon, and then we have, where is it, Amond, I believe his name is, because of the eye for both of them. But for the most part, I think it could have been better. They're very simplistic pops. I think we've even seen better common pops from both House of Dragon and Game of Thrones that are better than some of these NFT pops, which is why I chose them right there. Then we have the Dungeons & Dragons Series 1 drop, and I really enjoyed this drop. It's very obscure and nice. Owlbear will go under really good. I really enjoyed that, but I think the reason it doesn't go under I Declare Bankruptcy is if only Funko would add specifications to their NFT pops. And if this would have been flocked, this would have been awesome. Displacer Beast was not bad. The Demogorgon is pretty cool. Aceract, I think his name, I can't even remember, but that's under really good because of the detail. And then the Freddy Funko High Elf I'll put under could have been better. I don't know. I just feel like there's definitely been better Freddy Funko pops. Then we have ourselves the Hanna-Barbera Series 2 set, which starting off with the Mighty Mightor is going to go under could have been better, and that's probably because the better pop is the Birdman from that same like TV show that it's a part of. The Mr. Jinx with Dixie and Pixie is really cool. You kind of have a pop and buddies, which is why I'm putting it under not bad. The Huckleberry Hound, I probably would put under not bad, actually, because it's better than a lot of the Huckleberry Hounds, and I'll put the Freddy Funko in that same category also. And then we have ourselves the April Fool's 2023 drop, which there was only 3 redeemables, the lowest out of any of the ones we're talking about today. And first up, we got the egg. That's got to be under Burn It. And then these two are going to go under not bad. The egg is so pointless. I get it was based off of a joke they did a few years ago where they were going to release an egg Funko Pop on the Funko shop, and it was on April Fool's Day, and people believed it. But to be an actual Funko Pop, even for a redeemable, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit pointless. And then we have the different Freddy Funkos, which are pretty cool. The one with the Max Token Head is awesome. I wish they would make a Max Token Head Funko Pop. And then the baby Freddy Funko with like the little doll of El Diablo, which is a Funko made character for their lineup called Fantastic Plastic. That's pretty cool. Then we have the Flintstones Series 1 set, in which first off we got the Fred Flintstone, then Dino, Barney, Freddy Funko as Fred Flintstone with the water buffalo hat, and then we have the Wilma Flintstone. And yeah, so this is not bad. Dino's going under really good. And then we got a couple of could have been betters, actually. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it could have been better. And then we have ourselves the water buffalo right there. I mean, I had to add Dino under really good because it's actually the first standalone Dino pop with the regular skin tone color, considering the only way you can get that was in a Funko Shop exclusive pop ride. And then as terms to Barney and Wilma, I mean, you can get Wilma by herself, and same with Pebbles as a separate pop, so why have both of them together like this? It could have been under not bad if it was a grail. Then we have ourselves the Dark Knight Series 1, which I believe is my favorite drop of 2023 thus far, you know, until Funko officially confirms Back to the Future. So first off, we got Selena Kyle, and for the most part, this set is either not bad or really good. So Selena Kyle is not bad. The Bruce Wayne is not bad, considering it is the first Bruce Wayne pop for the Dark Knight trilogy. Scarecrow is also a not bad pop. And then same with the Freddy Funko Commissioner Gordon, even though a lot of people do hate this, I kind of dig it in a way. The Bane is really good. and the Harvey Dent has to go to I Declare Bankruptcy. That easily is the greatest grail that Funko has probably ever done for the NFT set. It looks absolutely amazing with the detail that's involved. And then the Bane is not only really good for the detail, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's one of the most expensive legendary pops ever. It reached like 150 to 175 on Atomic Hub, so I don't think a legendary has really ever done that. So props to Bane, and I mean, it's a character that has been made in over 10 years also. Then we have ourselves the Adventure Time Series 1 set. Peppermint Butler, Golb, Lady Rainicorn, Randy Butternubs, the Finn the Human, like old version, and then Freddy Funko as Jake the Dog. And I think for the most part, I think every single one I'm going to put on here is under the not bad category. It has a nice assortment of brand new characters, but of course you do have the Jake the Dog as Randy Butternubs, which is a memorable moment, and then the old man Finn the Human School, and then Jake the Dog as Freddy Funko, or other way around I should have said, is pretty decent also, with like the 6-pack abs added to it. Then we have the It Funko Series 1 set, and for the most part, in terms of detail, these are some really cool pops. Like, I gotta add these as terms of detail for really good. And then the, was it Henry Bowers? I'll put that under not bad. I really like the use of the blood. And then we have the defeated Pennywise, which has to go under could have been better. It easily is one of the worst Pennywise pops, not only from obviously Funko NFTs, because we've seen Pennywise involved with the Warner Brothers horror set last year, but even with the normal It pops, that I feel like this isn't one of the better ones. We've seen the best of Pennywise at this point, and this pop kind of proves that theory. And then before I forget, I better talk about the like Pennywise Freddy Funko that is like the Madhouse Madman. I don't remember what they call it, but this is from the It Part 2 2019 movie with that face paint. I'm gonna put that under not bad. And then we have ourselves the Stranger Things Funko Series 1 set, and besides the dragon, which I'm going to put under not bad, I actually think the rest of this set is pretty much a could have been better. These are all pops that you basically obviously would have seen as terms to Dustin, Will, Mike, and Lucas. And then I actually will put the Freddy Funko Eddie Munson there, considering that I hate when Funko does not Eddie Munson pops. They do Freddy Funkos that you can easily do by yourself. You can buy a regular Freddy Funko pop and buy that Eddie Munson pop that has been reproduced so much and just constructed it without paying hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to get this NFT pop. And I hate when that happens, and especially we know the story of Frenum. Like, Frenum can easily be created and not having to pay like $18K for it. But for the most part, this is from like a painting, I believe, in Stranger Things, where it's all of them in like D&D outfits. And then especially Will the Wise, we have seen a couple of Will the Wise pops already, so I don't know, was there really a point of doing that? I don't really think so. I think they could have done better for Stranger Things, considering it was a really hyped drop when originally was rumored. And then we have ourselves the Power Rangers Funko Series 2 set, which for the most part, actually, it is for the movie and not the TV series. And then for the most part, I am going to put these under could have been better. I mean, the majority of it is just unmasked versions of the different Rangers. And then the Dulcia I'll put under not bad. And then the Ivan Ooze Freddy Funko, I know a lot of people really did enjoy that, so I might as well put it under really good, as it being one of the best Freddy Funko molds that they have done. Then we have the Steven Universe Funko Series 1 drop, where we got Sapphire, Blue Diamond, Ruby, Garnet, and then Freddy Funko as Steven. And for the most part, I'm going to put all these under the not bad category. I mean, these are not bad pops. For the most part, they are new characters besides Garnet, who has had a different version of themselves previously in the Steven Universe lineup. And then what's so funny with the Freddy Funko is that it pretty much is just Steven Universe, but with the Freddy Funko like red hair and the crown. So for the most part, it's just a Steven Universe pop, and it's more of Steven Universe as Freddy Funko rather than Freddy Funko as Steven Universe, which I kind of find funny. Then we have ourselves the Jurassic Park Series 1 drop that happened a couple of weeks ago. So the T-Rex with Banner, I'm gonna put under could have been better. I mean, I feel like maybe if this was the Grail, it could have been under not bad. The Dr. Alan Grant, I'll put under not bad. The Ian Malcolm with the flare could have been better. Dr. Ellie Sattler, I'll put under here, considering, like I've mentioned on the channel a couple of times, this is the first standalone Ellie Sattler pop for the Jurassic Park lineup overall, since the only way you can get it is with the Triceratops moments that's exclusive to Target. The Mosquito and Amber, I'm actually going to put this under really good for being such an obscure pop, and especially if it was just the Mosquito itself without the Amber, it'd probably be a super tiny pop like what you would see with Pokemon pops. So to add that Amber over it, it may even be a pretty big pop, even bigger than what we noticed with the Seymour Spider that recently finally released as an actual redeemable. And then the Freddy Funko as Dr. Ian Malcolm in that sexy pose. I will put under not bad because it goes under that thing that I hate about Freddy Funkos, that you can literally just get a normal Freddy Funko and then get the normal pop of Dr. Ian Malcolm doing this and then just slap it together instead of paying hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to get the physical redeemable right here that you can get by getting the royalty set. And lastly, we have ourselves the Warner Brothers 100 set that releases actually tomorrow as this video gets released. So we got Roadrunner as the Flash, Lola Bunny as Jane Jetson, I believe, or Judy, I don't exactly remember. Bugs Bunny as Morpheus, Porky Pig as Robin, Wile E. Coyote as Batman being the Grail, and then the royalty Daffy Duck as Pennywise. So I will start off this order with the Daffy Duck, and I'm going to put that under really good. I really love the whole detail of Daffy Duck being Pennywise, and there's just something about it that like makes sense to do it that way. The Wile E. Coyote as Batman and the Porky Pig as Robin, I will put under not bad. They look really cool, and you do see Wile E. Coyote as Batman for a lot of the Warner Brothers 100 like merchandising, but I don't know, there's something that I felt like maybe they could have done a little bit different. And then the Morpheus Bugs Bunny is a little weird, so I'm going to put under could have been better because I felt like they could have mashed Bugs Bunny with a different character rather than Morpheus. The Jane Jetson Lola Bunny is going to go under not bad, and the reason I wanted to do this backwards is because I'm going to put the Roadrunner Flash under I declare bankruptcy. It is such a genius idea for Funko to make Roadrunner as the Flash. I mean, both characters, they run super fast, so it is such a, I guess, match made in heaven as terms to a mashup, and I think a lot of people are gonna really enjoy this redeemable pop. And yeah, was a great mashup idea between obviously both Funko drop and of course getting the licensor approval from Warner Brothers. But anyways, that's all I have for this ranking video, and if you enjoyed this ranking video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my list. I'm sure that a lot of you guys for some parts don't agree with the list, which that's totally fine. Let me know what you think down below, which thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys on another video. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.